In addition to being a senior planner for the City of Thousand Oaks, Rick Burgess is also a botanist working on the Ventura County Flora Project. Welcome, Rick.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
It's pleasant to be here. I'm feeling fine.
Good, I'm glad you're here. So what is the Ventura County Flora Project?
Well, the Ventura County Flora Project is an attempt to catalog all the plants that occur in Ventura County, and that would include all the native plants that occur on the slopes, but also all the introduced plants that have arrived since Europeans got here in the 1500s, I think, actually. And there are over 2,000 species of plants in Ventura County, so it's a very big job. And I have actually been working on this flora for over 30 years, and we're nowhere near completing. So that's just an indication of what's involved.
So that brings me to my next question is, can you tell us all what exactly is a flora?
A flora is just a list of plants within a specific area. And you could do a flora of your backyard, which might be interesting. You could do a flora of the city or a flora of the county, which is what we're involved in. There is a flora of the Thousand Oaks open space area in the conservation element of the general plan, and anybody interested in looking at that can look it up on the city's website. There are over 650 species of plants in Thousand Oaks, so it's got great biodiversity, and there's a lot of interesting plants here.
So what are some of the unusual plants that you found here in Thousand Oaks?
There's a lot of unusual plants. One I can think of immediately is Caneo dudleya, which is a small succulent perennial plant with yellow flowers. It's found in the Caneo Valley, nowhere else on Earth, which is pretty amazing. Another plant we found recently on the Western Plateau is called few-flowered evax. It's very obscure, and it has very tiny flowers that look kind of like starfish, but it's never been found in Ventura County before, so that's interesting. And then there's a number of rare and endangered plants that occur here as well. So there's a lot of biodiversity here.
So how is it proven that you've actually found these plants here in Thousand Oaks?
That is a good question, and in order to make a really good scientific flora, you have to collect specimens. And these specimens are called voucher specimens, and every plant that you list has to have a voucher specimen that backs it up. And we have collected over 10,000 specimens for Ventura County, and many of those are from Thousand Oaks as well. So that's how that works.
So these verified specimens are then kept in a herbarium?
Yes, a herbarium is like basically a library of plants. And these are all preserved, desiccated plants, and it's floor-to-ceiling shelves, and that they can be looked at by specialists at that point, and they're preserved there for a long period of time. It's a very good place to put them.
So what is that significance of that preservation process?
It really provides a record for anybody researching plants or anybody who's interested in the diversity of plants at a specific time. They can go into the herbarium. The specimens are all there, and many of these specimens are over 100 years old, so they last a long time. And it's just a great little indication, a baseline of what's in the area.
So what is the significance and importance of this type of preservation?
The significance of this type of preservation is basically to provide a document of what's here at this time. It's like a window in time. We've been doing this for 30 years, so it provides 30 years of record. In order to protect an area, you have to know what's there in the first place. And this is an attempt, it's a worldwide attempt to look at biodiversity. And well, there's still time.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in with us today and showing us a little bit about the cool science.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Rick.